Happy Monday, Ghosties. As you know, we are slowly compiling a Christmas album with the openings to our episodes. And yesterday, at the time of recording this, Taylor Swift showed up to the Chiefs game. It was amazing. It felt like Christmas morning.
Wait, what?
No one knew it was happening.
Taylor Swift was at the Chiefs game?
I know, no one's posted about it.
Seriously?
But I heard about it.
Why?
I saw. Just closeted Chiefs fan.
Seriously?
Yeah, just loves Chiefs.
Seriously?
She wanted to see a blowout. She's like, yeah, Chiefs Bears, let's do it.
She wasn't performing at the halftime or anything, or doing the national anthem.
She might have done one of, no.
Seriously?
I think she was just watching, actually. Yeah.
Just watching?
Yeah, just watching.
Just in a normal seat?
It was so fun, and I think, Brad, if you could really, butter my biscuit here. I know Taylor Swift doesn't have Christmas music, but can you just give me just the closest thing to that, whatever that means to you? Just give me a...
Yeah.
It's Christmas time for me, because Taylor Swift came to watch my boys.
How about a Taylor Swift? Would you rather have a Taylor Swift song with Christmas lyrics or a Christmas song with Taylor Swift lyrics?
Let's go Taylor Swift song, Christmas lyrics.
Taylor Swift song, Christmas lyrics. Okay.
Action.
For
Travis.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas, let your heart be light.
Be light.
From now on. Our troubles will be out of sight.
Yeah.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Yeah.
Make the Yuletide gay. Whoa, from now on. Your troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in the olden days. Happy golden days of yore.
Come on!
Faithful friends who are dear to us, to gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together if fates allow, hanging a shining star upon the highest bough. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Go Chiefs!
Yeah.
Solid.
I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast. So Taylor Swift is at the Chiefs game, huh?
Oh, man. Dude, you were the one who broke the news to me. It was so fun.
That was kind of fun to break the news.
I was running around. I was in Austin, Texas this weekend, and knew the game was happening soon, so I'm trying to get to a TV, but I'm not watching the pregame show. I'm not checking Twitter, and
right.
I didn't have time to check. I just had to text you back like, are you serious? Because Rachel and I are freaking out. That's crazy, dude. It's so fun.
Shout out to my friend Mickey for breaking the news to me.
Wow.
So then I was like, I gotta make sure it's just legitimate.
Make sure the boys know.
And Mickey Mickey's another big Chiefs fan, lives in Branson, totally fell for me really truly not knowing about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I did the same thing to you where I was like, wait, why? Why is Taylor Swift? He's like, you seriously don't know? I was like, no, what? She's been rumored to be dating Travis Kelce. And I was like, what? How have I not seen this on social media?
You just keep digging deeper. Okay, which one's Travis? Yeah. Okay.
What? Why? I mean, he's on the Eagles. I don't get it. He's married and on the Eagles. This is so fun. And finally he realized you're messing. Because he's the kind of guy that messes with everybody. And so the fact that he got messed with. Anyway.
So it's been a week by the time you're listening to this, it's maybe cooled off a bit, but maybe not. I don't know. But right now, I'm buzzing.
Are you? I have mixed feelings.
Really? I will say legitimately, not just to try to amplify that. I've never cared more about a celebrity relationship than this one.
Really?
I love Taylor Swift. She is always my number 2 listen to artist every year.
Yeah.
Shawn Mendes is first because of my Pavlonian response to his music.
Seriously?
On airplanes. But yeah, Taylor Swift is number 2.
Wait, I don't know.
Which is basically number 1.
What is the Shawn Mendes Pavlovian?
So
let's go back to that.
When I think it was when I moved to Dallas, started working with Jug and Josh, I started flying all the time. And so I decided, hey, if I want to sleep on airplanes, I'm going to develop I'm going to listen to the same artist every time. So I listen to the same Shawn Mendes album every single time I'm in an airplane. Did it this morning, flying back from Austin.
And do you always fall asleep at a certain point? Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, what about, do you ever wake up at a certain point of the album?
Every now and then we got a little turb on the plane, a little turbulence. Maybe I'm waking up, but no, usually you wake up and the music's over. You're like, that was a good nap.
Okay.
Got to the end of it.
Yeah.
Slept longer than the music was.
Interesting.
Yeah. Can I get a little more in the headphones today? Just a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I am, so have some fun. But
That was me.
yeah,
That's me.
I cared a lot
Yeah.
and still do care a lot. Thank you, Timon. It's just fun. How often do like two different enterprises that both deal with live audiences
Right.
meet up like this?
Well, yeah. I mean, it is interesting. Here's my like one hesitation, and it's so selfishly stupid as a Chiefs fan, is like, she better not distract him from his performance on the field, which is so dumb. I know that like he's a professional and it's not going to happen. Like, I think he's had plenty of other relationships in the past,
There,
you know, that have been plenty of distraction off the field, and he does just fine. You know what I mean?
He did a reality show called Catching Kelsey.
Yeah.
That was probably distracting.
Probably.
Yeah. At this point in his career, hopefully he's dialed it. He's been doing this long enough.
Yeah.
He's pretty successful.
But it was very interesting to see like Taylor Swift sells out multiple shows every single weekend of a city, and she is there rooting crazy for somebody in my city, like one specific person. Like, I don't know, it's just wild like to think like she's usually the person that millions of people every month are screaming for.
Yeah.
And instead she's screaming for my team.
Yeah.
Like, kind of cool.
I was in the shower last night.
Out of nowhere too. That was the other crazy.
Yeah. There's a kind of a like, is this a rumor? Is this actually happening? All of a sudden she's supporting there in person next to his mom. It's like, that's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that, so I was like, why is this such a big deal? I'm trying to like break this down. And I think it's because she's single. That's what's up. Like if Beyonce was single and like rarely showed herself, and then all of a sudden was like at, I don't know, Devin Booker's game, it'd be like, whoa, holy cow, that feels like a big deal or whatever. But yeah, so I think it's similar.
Yeah, and I mean Taylor Swift is like the queen of single artists, right? Like,
yeah, I mean the year she's had too. I mean, just like the tour.
Like she could have picked anybody she wanted to, basically. Probably.
Yeah, pick of the litter.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's one of my best friends, Cookie. He is a huge Taylor Swift fan and a huge Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
And he's also like very irrationally emotional just in general. Lost
me there.
Honestly, probably because he's a Taylor Swift fan. I feel like lots of Taylor Swift fans are just like absolutely obsessed with this musician, and it's great, whatever. But I think he was genuinely like having a panic attack whenever he heard the news the other day. Like, he showed me a picture. He's a teacher. He showed me a picture of his classroom, and it's like he's got a whole wall like devoted to Taylor Swift, and like right next to it, the other side of the wall is all Chief stuff. And he's like, my worlds are literally colliding.
It was fun yesterday, Sunday, just like checking Twitter, checking whatever occasionally, and just trying to like find more info. Like, then the video dropped of them like walking out together.
Oh, and the picture of them driving away in the sunset.
Dude, those were crazy too. Just like, can we not get a clearer photo? It was just like a Bigfoot picture. And then another one came out,
real quick.
And then it was also kind of blurry, but you could tell it was Kansas City. It looked like Travis, looked like Taylor, and since then I've seen more videos. Like, it is confirmed they were just driving around I-35.
Is this the first time she, as far as you know, I don't know how much you've delved into this, but has she ever dated a professional athlete before?
Good question. I mean, the Swifties listening right now, they know the
They're
answer.
like, of course. Yeah, Keith Van Horn, back when she was 17. Like
Keith Van Horn. I mean, maybe, probably. I don't know.
Yeah. But as far as you know, like,
I'm more of a
like the guys that I've heard of, I have never heard of her dating an athlete.
Yeah, what was it? Calvin Harris, Harry Styles.
Yep.
John
John Mayer.
Joe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John Mayer.
Joe Jonas.
Yeah. I saw something on Twitter this morning. I think the last few guys she's dated have all been British. And so people were comparing this to like the Declaration of Independence. Like we got her back. Like she's on our side now. Like because Travis, is American.
I just want her to, Travis and Jason have a really popular sports podcast.
Oh.
And one of his big things that he says on there a lot is, all right now.
All right now.
I just can't wait for Taylor Swift to give us an all right now.
Oh, yeah. Or a song called All Right Now.
All right now. He does that a lot too.
It's just fun. What a year for the Kelseys and for Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I mean, the Kelsey brothers, they start this podcast. It becomes the #1 sports podcast. Then they play each other in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Then Jason Kelsey gets a documentary made about him.
Oh, is it just
Travis.
Jason?
Yeah, I think so.
Haven't watched it yet. It's just, and one of the things I think I'm intrigued by is that Travis Kelsey, he's a superstar in some ways, but they also seem super normal. Like Donna, his mom.
Donna.
they got Donna. You know, you hear about that story of the Super Bowl with I think Donna Kelsey was on the big screen of the Super Bowl or whatever, and the Kelsey brothers were talking about it on their podcast, and apparently Patrick Mahomes went up to Travis right afterwards, and he's like, "We're gonna start this whole thing off with Donna, huh?" Or something like that.
I do remember hearing that now.
But anyway,
I would say Jason.
She seems so normal.
Yeah,
Done.
Jason seems very normal. Travis seems a little bit more like a celebrity.
Yeah,
you know.
But even then, like he's like if you listen to his podcast, he's like a celebrity that's like not like this bigger than life kind of guy, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably because he's like from Ohio, lives in Kansas City.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
A little different, but yeah, it's just fun. It's fun to be in Kansas City right now. I would say, like, we landed this morning, and Rachel was like, "You think Taylor Swift is like still here? Like, are we in the same city as Taylor Swift right now?"
We just got done this morning. I went with the family to Kauffman Stadium for a tour of the Royals Stadium. If
Pretty
you don't
fun.
know, yeah, the Royals and the Chiefs literally like share the same parking lot. And so as we were driving, I was like, "Yep, there's where Taylor Swift was yesterday."
Yeah.
You know?
Rachel showed me a video on TikTok, and it was like of a woman struggling to push a large metal like container of like a fully enclosed container out of the stadium, and it was blocked off, and all these people were watching her push this like carton of like popcorn, and everyone was like, "Taylor Swift is in this popcorn cart." It's so funny.
I mean,
there's just no way.
That's the best. That might be the most like fun part about this whole story.
Is right now is the mystery. So here it comes. It's the popcorn cart.
What if, dude? What if?
Yeah, the caption says, "You can't convince me otherwise. Taylor Swift is leaving the Chiefs suite in a popcorn cart."
Well, that's what I was going to say, though, is like Kansas City is such a normal city with no celebrities that really, besides football players and baseball players, like
celebrities
Paul Rudd,
don't come to our games.
Paul Rudd's a big deal. Jason Sudeikis is a big deal, but like even those guys are not crazy huge celebrities. So like the fact that Taylor Swift is in that building, I just know that all the people there, all the fans are like, we got to figure out a way to see her.
Yeah.
Like, we got to figure out a way to get to her.
That's a good point too. Maybe because it is Kansas City,
right?
Just like at 3:30.
Yeah,
you know, it's like that's fun that she showed up.
Like it's not like in LA. It's probably normal to bump into some B-list celebrity when you're in a certain area. Like whereas Kansas City, if you saw Taylor Swift on the Plaza, everyone would know about it.
Yeah,
she couldn't do anything. You know what I mean?
Fun.
So, yeah.
Timon, what are your thoughts?
I think
T
it's
Swift,
cool.
T Kelsey.
I don't care that much.
When did you learn about it, Timon? So the game started at 3:30.
I think Thursday I heard about like them dating. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Then I think it was just like, it might have been just like in the evening.
Yeah.
I saw.
Wow. A few hours went by.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That sounds healthy. That's good.
Did you know that Taylor Swift's best friend, at least in college, went to KU, University of Kansas?
Oh, I think I've heard that before. Taylor Swift is like hung out in Lawrence at times.
Yeah, I think she had a house in Lawrence.
Oh, really?
That sounds like a rumor that I don't know if it's true or not. Swifties would know, but there's like a video of her. Somebody asked her like if you could go anywhere, live anywhere, something like that in the world, where would you go? She goes, Kansas. I love Kansas.
Oh, that's fun.
And so yeah, of course, KU, Barstool, KU accounts, and all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, just going nuts with that.
Oh yeah, always. So.
That kind of reminds me, this weekend we would do at dinner, I'll talk more about the weekend as a whole later, but we would go around and like everyone had to ask like a thought-provoking question. Not necessarily thought-provoking, just ask a question to the table.
Okay.
And one of them was like if you, I guess I'm kind of blending two questions, what you said, but what I think Rachel asked like, what is your like happiest place be?
Okay.
For Taylor Swift, maybe Lawrence, Kansas.
Yeah.
But she said it's kind of a therapy question too.
Oh,
like if
interesting.
you're like anxious or dealing with stuff, you try to think back to your happiest place. So it's fun to hear from everyone like, what is your happiest place? Like, and what are all the sights, the sounds, the tastes, the smells, the feelings, the warmth, whatever.
So yeah, was the answer not an abstract idea? It was like a specific, like this is my place, this is my favorite thing, or was some people?
Yeah, it was like an age. Typically, it was like, all right, I'm 12 years old. I'm doing this.
Ooh, what was your answer?
I said, I was like, I'm somewhere between 12 and 15. Me and my dad are playing catch in the front yard.
Wow.
Sun's kind of setting. Dogs running around.
Yeah.
Not even coming close to getting hit by a car. Like, it's like it really understands the
Dog's doing just fine.
Dog's doing just fine, not interrupting. And, hey, Dad, throw me a grounder. He's throwing me grounders. Hey, throw me pop fly. He's throwing me pop fly.
Love it.
Maybe Caitlin's on the front porch just hanging out.
Doing a back
mom's-
handspring.
Yeah. She's probably, she's working on something weird with gymnastics.
Yeah.
And my mom's kind of out there for a little bit, but also like making supper. And we know like, hey, we could play catch, but when supper's ready, we got to go in.
It's time to go in.
Like it's just a really safe,
Yeah.
fun environment.
When mom plays the Toby Mac, it's time to go inside.
Once LMI's on,
Yeah.
get that puppy routed.
Just imagine your mom knowing all the words to that song.
She probably might. There's a good chance.
Man.
That was one of them. If you, let's see. I think Michaela asked if you could just be on any game show. What would it be?
Ooh.
What would your guys' answers be? If you could
Fun
be on
question.
any game show
Okay.
tomorrow.
Because I have to consider like what would be most fun versus what would be the highest yield, what would be the most likely that I'd win,
Yeah. Josh Mayer, he's like, I don't want to do any work. Just get me on Deal or No Deal.
No way. Deal or No Deal, irrationally strong opinion, Deal or No Deal is the worst show in the entire existence of the world. It is
not-
so boring.
There's not much to it.
And what are you doing as the watcher? Just saying no deal, take it, pick this number. Like there's nothing entertaining about it from your perspective.
Thankfully, at least they thought in to bring in the banker, who's just
Yeah,
an algorithm.
give me a break on the banker. I don't want to. That show sucked. That show was the worst. Excuse my language.
It stinks unless you are the one person getting to play it, and then you're like, oh, free money.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
So maybe, okay, Josh, maybe I should backtrace being on a show. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But that show, I've never watched more than 10 minutes of that show at a time.
The
'Cause,
most
like,
I've consumed of it is going to Dave & Buster's and Peter winning Deal or No Deal.
that was fun. The game is fun because you kind of see like which one it's in and then you try to follow it before you choose it.
There's a little bit of skill.
Oh, that game just killed me. I mean, do you have an answer, Timon?
I was just like, I never watched game shows growing up, really. So it's like, I don't know.
Did you ever, have you heard the game show Lingo?
Yeah, I loved it.
I loved
It was the
Lingo.
original Wordle.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, Lingo was fun.
Yeah, but it was kind of a speed thing too, wasn't it? Like
Maybe it was.
I think either you had a certain amount of time within reason. It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You have 10 minutes or 10 seconds, sorry. And if you can't think of it, then you get a strike or it goes to the next person.
I like things though. That guy, Chuck.
Chuck Woolery.
Yeah.
Newlywed Game, also Chuck Woolery
Yeah.
original. I like those a lot. I mean, Jeopardy is my game, but I could never be on real Jeopardy.
Teen Jeopardy, we could do.
Teen Jeopardy is almost too easy for me.
Good job.
College Jeopardy is like, Celebrity Jeopardy is where I would, maybe if I get big enough.
Ooh, Celebrity Jeopardy.
Not literally big enough, like I'm trying to tone down, but like, just in general, like
Popular.
popular enough. If enough Taylor Swifts come into Kansas City,
Yeah.
it gets it bigger and bigger. I could be on Celebrity Jeopardy and I could do pretty well.
I was set on Family Feud for a while because that's just a fun one.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
But then I remembered Supermarket Sweep. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
That gives me anxiety.
I don't think I'd be good at it.
I would biff so quick.
Yeah.
Because Do you know what Supermarket Sweep is?
I don't.
Like
Sweep is?
shop till you drop.
Yeah, explain it to Timon a little bit.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't remember exactly how it worked, but I think they would give you like a list of maybe it'd be items to like go get from the grocery store, and you just get to sprint through this empty grocery store and get the items, or like
You have
all
a
right, try to
cart.
get
You
to
have a
this
shopping cart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
try to get to this amount, or try to stay under this amount.
Right. It's
That sounds like Guy's Grocery Games, which is like a cooking show, but it like has that at the beginning.
Ooh,
It's like a cooking show, but it's like, now go find your ingredients.
Oh, right. Like
And
you
it's
have 5 minutes to
kinda
get
like that,
everything
yeah.
for a chocolate torte or something.
Something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
be
like
fun.
And everyone was like a different mission. I feel like sometimes it was like just get as much as you can, as heavy of a stuff as you can, or as like all
That
these
sounds-
different things.
That sounds fun.
yeah,
But like, yeah, sometimes it'd be like just get as much, like as expensive of a thing as you can.
yeah.
get.
We're going for highest dollar amount.
And I just know I would biff it. I would overthink it, and it's like you just gotta be quick.
I don't think I would feel at home in a grocery store, but if it was like maybe a Best Buy, maybe a Dick's Sporting Goods, something I'd be
Even
more
then
familiar
though,
with.
there's like you gotta. I don't know. I think I'll
All right,
biff
all
that
right.
too.
Let's say it's like, all right, Brad, you have 3 minutes in Dick's Sporting Goods to get the most amount of money in your cart. Where are you going first?
Probably golf irons, probably golf clubs.
Dang, that's good.
And
I was
then
thinking baseball bats.
baseball bats at Dick's though. Do you think Dick's bats are good?
Well, also, I wonder if you can get them out because that's part of it too.
Oh my gosh.
Are they like
Oh
wired
no,
in?
this is a game. This is a game show. This is a
So
game
they-
show.
okay.
So everything's free game.
Because you could grab a lot of bats.
Or guns. Do they have guns at Dick's?
I don't know. I wouldn't be that good at this, as it turns out. Honestly, I'm not that familiar with the store, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think golf clubs, and then probably just like I get like 16, 17 basketball hoops, like the gorillas. Just throw those in the cart.
Kayaks, canoes.
Yeah. Shoes. I mean, how many pairs of shoes do you think? No, I'm not. That's not a joke. Is that a bad answer?
No, shoes are expensive.
I mean, a baseball glove is going to be more expensive. I would just go
You think?
crazy on gloves and shoes. Yeah.
I would be
Or, sorry, gloves and bats.
Oh, pickleball paddles.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Some of those pickleball paddles could be $250.
Yeah. What kind of inventory are we talking though? No way they have more than
No way.
a handful.
No, it's the game show. They got as much as you want. What would you get?
Yeah, the first thing I thought of was baseball bats.
Okay.
I think load up with that. But that's also taking up a lot of cart real estate. It's not very stackable. So that may harm me.
No, you can go vertical.
Yeah.
Go vertical on those bats.
I could stack.
Oh my
I
god,
could put them in the
so many.
Yeah.
That's a great footprint.
That's like one of those things where like a youth pastor illustration, like you've got the jar. It's like
classic. Like if
you
you
put the
put-
big rocks in first.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to put the baseball bat in first so that the sand and the water can go in later.
Yeah, that's a great
Yeah.
analogy.
Yeah, it is a good one.
Anyway, yeah, fun times at Supermarket Street.
Getting a call.
Hey, buddy.
Talk to him.
Talk to him.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, yes. What's up, buddy?
Hi, my name is Kyle Williams. I'm calling from the expired accounts department. Travel now?
Oh, is it expired?
Yeah, Jacob. The reason for the phone call is you purchased a vacation package a few years back. Looks like you made a large investment towards the trip but never actually traveled. What happened? Did you forget about it? Life got in the way, COVID?
A mix of the three. I forgot about it, and then life got in the way, and then COVID.
Got you guys. Not a problem. Well, my job is to close out expired accounts. But once I saw how much travel credit you actually had on file, really didn't feel comfortable, closing it out without giving you the opportunity.
How much?
Use the funds.
How much travel credit do I have? How sizable of an investment are we talking here?
Well, actually, when your account goes into expiration, there's no longer an available, refund.
Oh, okay. So I have zero. You can go ahead and close it out then.
Transfer credit is actually over 2,000 unused travel credits. It's actually set to expire today.
No.
Today?
Traveling in the future, correct?
Oh my god.
I feel like I must,
But you can't travel today. You have
but I
something-
can't travel
you have a meeting
today.
tomorrow.
So, oh well.
Oh, well, that's actually not a problem. Well, once
Oh.
you get the account out of expiration, you actually have a lifetime to use the package, meaning, you can use it 1 year to 10 years from now, if you actually have to. Just grab a pen and paper while I pull up your account real quick.
Great.
So just let me know whenever you're ready.
I'll call you back here in a little bit. I gotta talk to my wife before we make any travel plans.
It is today.
Plus
Okay,
COVID.
we'll set up a follow-up call. When's the best time for us to reach out?
Well, it expires today, though.
Well, I mean, if it expires today, probably later today.
By later today? Obviously. Okay.
I mean, if it does,
Not a problem.
does it expire today, or can we chat tomorrow?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, okay. So it expires tomorrow.
No, today.
Oh, it does expire today. All right. Well, let's just chat about it tomorrow then. Got him. Okey doked him there.
I didn't know what to say for that one.
That was a little confusing. I see why he paused for 4 seconds.
Gosh.
Okay. Anyway, back to game shows. So I was thinking all just like these like actual game shows, and I was like, oh, doy, Amazing Race.
Dude,
That's the game show.
we've talked about how we got to be on Amazing
We got
Race.
it, dude.
But now you got Rachel, so you probably want to go with her. No, okay, good. Good. That was a test.
Just between you and me.
Just,
No.
okay.
I would choose you.
Yeah, I'm way more agile than Rachel, and I'm in way better shape.
The odds of Amazing Race having like a setting contest?
No.
Very low.
Definitely low. Rachel and Catherine could go together. you
Yeah.
know? Best friends and neighbors,
Best friend neighbors. So yeah. That was
Amazing Race would be awesome.
fun. Amazing Race would be
If
really
that is
fun.
a game show. It is. It's a game.
I asked
and a
Michaela,
show.
I was like, does that count? She said it counts, so
yeah.
that'd be fun.
Have you guys heard of Game Changer? Have you like seen? It's like a.
No.
It's not like a major like on TV game show. It's like you have to get a subscription to this like random thing, but there's like shorts and like reels of it.
Yeah.
And it's like an improv game show.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I've seen that a ton.
I was gonna say it's probably like everywhere.
It's like a modern Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Yes.
But it's not on like a major
Yeah.
network. I know it was
That's-
called Game Changer.
Yeah,
They need
it's
to do a
'cause
little
it's
better.
like it's not a
marketing.
specific game every single show. It changes every show.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
have heard of that.
They're really talented.
It's so fun to watch.
Last question I'll ask from our questions, but Maggie Mayer asked this. If you, in your backyard,
Okay.
could have any crop that like is just like there. I don't think you have to tend to it.
Okay.
Or maybe you do, but you like it. And you have the skills
Okay.
necessary.
And it's going to be a fruitful crop.
And it will, yes, good yield.
Gosh.
But
I'm
it
bad
can't
at
be
these
like
questions.
iPhone plant. I think it's got to be like a real, like,
Those don't
Jake,
exist.
that's
something
just
that-
because Jake chose that. But.
yeah. And by the way, if you're wondering if you could just do Tesla plant. And
Could I
you
sell
can't.
the crop, or is it only for my consumption?
I suppose, yeah, you could sell it.
A lot of money in marijuana, brother. I'm just telling you right now.
Would you be allowed to do that in Shawnee, Kansas? Would you be allowed to grow?
Oh, is that part of it too? Is like legal
I think
legality?
it's well, up to you. It's your backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. If it's illegal, I don't want to do it.
Okay.
For the record.
Okay.
For the record.
I think I went like coffee bean, maybe cacao bean.
No. Why?
Rachel would like it.
Okay. Hey.
Also, I don't know a ton of crops.
Sure you do. Yes, you do.
Well, I don't know. I think that's just kind of fun and kind of exciting compared to like vegetables.
Yeah, there's got to be some fruits out there. Imagine having unlimited access to fruit. Unlimited access.
Yeah, I'm imagining it.
Unlimited access to,
Honeydew.
Ooh.
honestly though, cantaloupes are nice. Watermelons
Watermelon would be fun.
are nice.
What if you could just a watermelon a day, basically? It's like you're on a subscription package. Get
a watermelon a day is so much watermelon, and I would love it.
That'd be great.
You'd be going to the bathroom constantly. Like, yeah, if you had a 10 out of 10 watermelon every single day of your life,
I bet your life's a 10 out of 10.
that's a good life, man.
yeah.
I don't need ice cream if I have that. You know? I'm doing better in life.
It's a dessert substitute.
Absolutely.
The melon.
People think that we're trying to say that watermelons were berries last week. Give me a break. You can't pick up a berry in one hand, it's not a berry.
Yeah. Big old.
And
berry.
I can pick up a watermelon in one hand, but most people can't.
Most people
So
cannot.
that's a fun. What about you, Timon? Mine's watermelon.
I like the watermelon idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those just like nice like fruit that's also like kind of like also quenches your thirst a little bit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
honeydew, cantaloupe, that kind of thing.
Do I know this is not like a crop, but peaches are just a 10 out of 10 peach is insane.
That's
Like if the scenario is just like it's the best like version of the option, or even apples, dude. Apples are nuts when they're good. They are so good. Strawberries.
yeah. You forget it's like it's the perfect crop.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like this
Like
fruit at
Garden
its
of Eden.
best.
Like don't you dare forget about apples just because they're just awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, a nice apple is
I think about the
something
times
else.
rarely where I've had like we get this Airbnb and now we have like an orange tree in the backyard or whatever in Arizona. That's so fun.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit's fun.
Grapefruit is good.
A good grapefruit.
The perfect balance of
Yeah.
tart and sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Yep. I don't know. Apples,
Grapefruit
though,
spoon.
I'm getting more pumped on apples because then you can do applesauce, apple pie, apple butter, probably.
I don't need to say anymore. You
You
guys
get it.
That's when you put etc.
Etc.
Yeah.
And much more.
I have too many examples.
Yeah.
And many more. Did
questions.
we maybe forget to say it? Maybe mention now this episode is brought to you by Good Ranchers.
We forgot to say it, but now we say it now. It's good.
It doesn't change the fact that this episode is brought to you by Good Ranchers,
American Meat Delivered.
which is American Meat Delivered. Rachel tonight is making us some Good Ranchers chicken
I'm having some Good Ranchers Cajun chicken pasta.
from Chili's.
No,
You
from
talked to
Catherine's.
Chili's and had them put Good Ranchers in it. Yeah, I don't know how the chicken's gonna manifest itself. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we did make a
Manifest
plan that it will be Good Ranchers chicken being served tonight. So excited about that. And even if you're not a chicken person, that's okay. Any subscription that you get right now up until October 6th through Good Ranchers, any box, you're gonna get free ground beef for 2 years.
Oh!
I don't know if people. I know we've been saying that for a few weeks now, but do you realize that
Think about it. Think about it.
free ground beef for 2 years?
That's insane.
Free ground beef.
You can have Taco Tuesdays for free every Tuesday.
It's
for
like
the
having
next year.
a ground beef crop in your
52
backyard.
free Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Ground beef crop.
You can host your let's say you host 4 friends for Taco Tuesdays every week for a year, and there's 4 different friends. How many friends can you host?
200 and some change.
208,
etc.
Yeah, 208 new friends that you can have for free because of Good Ranchers.
With a little bit of money taken off. Because with our promo code, GRKC, you can get $25 off any box right now.
Any box.
Price lock guarantee. That's also leaving October 6th. So I would say it's now or never.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, genuinely.
If you're wanting this like substantial of a deal,
they might come back, but there's no guarantee. So do it now.
Yeah, get in there, inflation proof, lock in your price until 2025. Get free ground beef. They've got wild caught fish available now on Good Ranchers. The chicken's great. I know you like the steak and the Wagyu beef and everything
My
too.
gosh, do I ever. Yeah, we're going to Branson this weekend.
Branson.
And there's an outdoor grill. You better believe we're bringing some Good Ranchers with us.
That's fun.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good time. And yeah, the kids love it. I'll say that. Even if it's like, yeah, I know it's a good, easy sell for adults, but the kids, I've noticed my kids are partial to meat from Good Ranchers as well. And so if you have a picky eater, it's probably because your meat stanks.
Yep.
And this meat don't stank.
Let them be partial.
Yep. GRKC, goodranchers.com, American Meat Delivered.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, so I did go to Kauffman Stadium. Why am I having such a hard... There's Kauffman Center as well in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Went to Kauffman Stadium today for a tour, and it was fun, dude. Ever been to a stadium tour?
I don't think so.
I just like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just fun to see like the behind the scenes, to see a place that's normally bustling with, 100 people in it max probably. It's just cool to like you just notice things you wouldn't notice before. Like we're walking in the outfield and he's like, yeah, you see that little door right there? And it's like for a big like light post pole. He's like, that little door, if I unlock that thing, there's a ladder inside and you use that ladder to go all the way to the top to change the light bulbs.
That's fun.
And that's cool for me. Blew Hattie and Bo's mind, like they're looking up at this 45-foot tall, pole. And they're like, that would be crazy to go up that ladder inside of the pole.
That is pretty sweet.
It was just a fun time.
It's fun to walk through things and get a tour of something that you normally just like walk right past. Like,
Right.
oh yeah, this is the entryway to Kauffman. Yeah, I got to go to my seat.
Yeah. And then like reflecting on like certain aspects of like the history of baseball in Kansas City and like George Brett, dude. George Brett's a famous baseball player in Kansas City, but I don't think we realize because we're too young to truly appreciate his greatness. He won a batting title in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
That's insane.
That's pretty wild.
Like he's the only player to ever do that in major leagues. He's one of 50 players to have 3,000 hits in the major league history. Like
Yeah, he's like an all-time great.
yeah, and I think we like kind of knew he was good, but it wasn't like that guy's a legend.
All you see now is him freaking out from the pine tar incident.
Yes,
And
right.
that's the main thing you see.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, it was fun going. But it was one of those things. I don't think I had this dream until I like saw it. But it was like my 3 kids like up on like the padding of the dugout, like looking out onto the field, and I was
pretty
like,
cool.
I did not know I wanted this moment as a dad, but now that I'm here, this is amazing. Like
Was
this
you
is
and
so
all
cool.
3 kids this morning?
And Catherine. It was like with their homeschool co-op. Like
Sweet.
So there was like 100 people total, and we split up into 4 groups or whatever. But
That's nice.
so yeah, it was a smaller group, but yeah, it was all 5 of us that went, and it was just really fun and cool. And Bo is just so into baseball right now. Hattie's into baseball as well. Like it's just fun. They've both been to a game there, so they kind of knew, they're kind of familiar. But it was also like we went to a press box. They'd never seen one of those before. We went to the locker room where, and it was so funny. Like Hattie was like just nonchalantly sitting in this one locker, and they're like, yeah, baseball players are superstitious, and so Mike Trout, the first time he was here, he hit a home run on his first at bat in Kauffman, and so Mike Trout always takes that locker right there and pointed to where Hattie was sitting.
Oh, really?
And so I was like, Hattie, you're sitting in Mike Trout's locker, and she has no idea, but it was fun to us. So
That's cool.
yeah, it was a good time.
That's fun. I had something to say about it, and now I've forgotten it. But whatever. That's nice of the co-op to do that. Very
Yeah.
nice of Kauffman to do that.
Yeah, I don't know
it works.
how all that works, but yeah, it was just fun. I want to take more tours of places. I just always enjoy tours.
Yeah, when we did our first show ever in Spokane, they gave us a tour of Gonzaga's like men's basketball thing, and that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
In the locker room and whatnot.
Right. Just to see like the ins and outs of the away versus the home, and this is the elevator that they all go up, and they have a barber shop inside, and that's a newer thing ever since Eric Hosmer was there, because he's like,
Really?
I need to keep up this haircut that everyone loves, but I don't have time to go to the barber every week. So they just hired a barber to be like the professional barber of the Chiefs and the Royals. So kind of fun.
It's kind of fun.
Probably the same barber that Mahomes uses, my guess.
Huh.
So
That's cool.
yeah.
That's fun. And what'd you do this weekend? Where were you at? Here?
Oh, I just looked at my notes. Sorry. One more thing from Kauffman Stadium. Big deal. Probably a little TMI, but whatever. He's 3 years old. Bo used the urinal for the first time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, big news from there was a Guns N' Roses concert at Kauffman this past weekend, and they still hadn't cleaned up from it, so the bathrooms were trash. And so we walked in there, and Bo needed to go to the bathroom, and I was like, "You're not going in that stall." And so one of the urinals, they got like a short one, and I was like, "It's time for you to go, buddy.
Wow.
Do your thing."
And he was tall enough?
Barely. I mean, barely. I won't go into too much detail, but yeah, we made it work. So
He do all right?
he did all right.
Mission accomplished?
And he was like, that was so fast. And I was like, I know, it's awesome being a guy. So yeah, he did a good job. And so yeah.
That's a big breakthrough.
Yeah. We actually made a video, a Jean Shorts video that'll come out sometime about men using the urinals.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, we'll see how it does.
We just learned that like women are kind of
Ignorant.
flabbergasted. Yeah. That by urinals, like, because they don't have any experience with them. Like they're like, how does that work? You're telling me you could stand right next to another guy while you're going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Catherine's like, so what if like, we were at church and you're going to the bathroom, there could be a guy right next to you. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
totally.
say hi to him. It's like, you would talk to that guy?
And maybe
Yeah, sure. Why not?
if I'm not distracted by like it splashing on me. Wait, it could
Whoa,
splash
hey,
on
what,
me?
huh?
Well, it depends on the
I mean,
urinal.
yeah.
I mean, there's some, they're all built very different shapes, very different heights, and sometimes they have cakes in them. They have cakes, well, urinal cakes
Yeah,
is what
yeah.
they're called. Some are splash proof. They have these pokey things. I don't know how well they work.
Yeah.
The jury's still out on
Still
that.
out on that.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad and I realized that we each had separate conversations with our wives about the urinal industry. And we're like, well, hopefully that's relatable.
Yeah.
Make a video.
And you don't go with the one in the middle if there's, 3 options.
I remember my iPod Touch back in the day, I downloaded a game that was like urinal etiquette, and it would like give you like a scenario, and you would choose like which one to do.
What?
I mean, it's like early iOS.
yeah.
I mean, there are not a lot of games out
It
there.
was like the trash paper game or the trash can
paper
game.
toss.
Yep.
Yeah, paper toss, doodle jump, and like urinal picker.
Urinal picker. Didn't remember that one, but that's fun.
Pro at it now.
Yeah.
So
That's good. This past weekend though was fun. Finally, Catherine's friend came in town.
yeah,
It was so fun surprising her. We brainstormed like all these different ways Hattie and I did of how we should surprise her.
Yeah.
And Hattie's best idea we thought was we would get Ashlyn to come inside after, we pick her up from the airport, comes inside and hides in the pantry. And Hattie's like, Mom, I have something in the pantry you need to go see. Hattie thought that was genius.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, let's do that. That's great. And yeah, Catherine opened it up and freaked out because there was a person in the pantry. She didn't see that coming. So the whole weekend was basically just revolving around hanging out with Ashlyn. We went to Oklahoma Joe's, which is always a rite of passage if you're in Kansas City.
yeah.
And, it's a busy barbecue restaurant, and we're hanging out there, and there's this, there's a lot of like out of town people that come to Joe's because they probably Google what are the best barbecue places to go, and that's one of them. So the people behind me were from Colorado, the people in front of me from Chicago because the Bears are in town. And there was this group of soccer, like a soccer team, like a little like fifth grade looking soccer team next to us hanging out. And this kid comes up to our table, this 5th grader, and he just, at first I thought he was like staring at Bo, but he's just like looking at our table. And then he goes to Ashlyn, who's from Nashville. It's like, did you work at Cherry Hill? Which I don't know what Cherry Hill is. And she goes, yeah. And I thought she was like messing with him. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I think you had my brother as a student. And she's like, shut up. And apparently Ashlyn worked in Colorado before she lived in Nashville. And this kid was visiting in town as a soccer player, like doing a soccer tournament.
Wow.
From Colorado. And like out of all 3 of us, Catherine, me, and Ashlyn, the person that got, recognized in
that's
Kansas
fun.
City is Ashlyn, this girl lived in Colorado, now lives in Nashville. I was like, what a small world that is.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. It was like, what? And her last name is Buffton. And he's like, yeah, Miss Buffett, right? Took a picture with her and sent it to her mom or to his mom and everything. So
That's cool.
yeah, kind of wild.
Speaking of Bears fans being in town, I just remembered when we were leaving on Friday to fly to Austin.
Yeah.
Someone just landed, I assume from a flight from Chicago, and is walking through the airport, decked out in Bears gear, has already assembled a Bears flag, and is waving it through the airport, just like screaming and being so obnoxious in like a small crew of other like Bears fans. And I was just like, that is awful.
Yeah.
That is just, you're like, this is even before the game. And
Right.
I was telling Rachel, I was like, that's crazy. I mean, they're like one of the worst teams at football, and they're coming to play the Chiefs. What's she so excited about?
Oh, it's a girl
Yeah, it was a woman.
rocking the flag.
Just screaming in an airport about the Bears.
Yeah, I mean, if you're traveling to go see your team, you're a little bit more of a crazy sports fan than most to
Yeah.
start. Like, so you're already on second base, and then maybe Chicago's just, and then if you're traveling for a bad team, maybe you're even a little bit crazier,
Why?
a little bit more irrational.
And then if you're screaming in an airport for any reason,
Yeah,
that's a home run.
also true. Yeah.
That gets you to home base.
That'll get you a dinger. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was, I thought about her. When the Chiefs were up 34-0 at halftime, I was like, I wonder how she's doing.
Like, did she stay for the whole game?
yeah.
What else is she gonna do?
Keep the flag.
Go to the parking lot?
going.
Yeah.
They got a garbage time touchdown. Maybe she was going nuts during that, but
No, just a field goal, right?
I thought they scored.
Did they?
Honestly, I stopped watching.
So yeah, because you didn't pay money to be there.
Yeah, I didn't fly from Chicago to go.
Maybe they did. Either way, we're awesome. Chiefs look good.
Yeah. Chiefs
The
look good.
Bears, not so much.
Sorry, Bears. Let's see.
Tell me about your time in Austin.
So I went to Austin, Texas. Manager Joe Gilliland, Hollywood Joe, what do you want to call him? Him and his wife, Josh Mayer, Maggie Mayer, me and Rachel, 3 couples, 6 of us, went down to this resort, Horseshoe Bay.
Okay.
It's awesome. And I think it was in almost every way better than our honeymoon.
Okay.
It was sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, like several golf courses, none of the holes were underwater.
Oh, good.
So that's a plus.
Yeah.
They had an 18-hole putt-putt course with par 72 with real grass.
Oh, wow.
I'd never seen that before. There were bunkers. It was like legitimately tough putt-putt, which is like, I feel like what you're always wanting.
Yeah,
most of the time,
there's
you're
a line though, right? Like, was it still fun? The hard?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
Because like there's a place in Kansas City, Smiley's, and they have putt-putt, and it's hard, but it's hard because it zigzags like 18 times before you get to the hole. Like, do you still have a chance of getting a hole in one every time?
Not every time. Some of them are like legitimate par 5s.
Okay.
So it's like, all right, you got to kind of lay up here, and then you give yourself a straight shot at it.
But it's all putt-putt.
But it's all putt-putt.
Okay.
And yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
And so we played a lot of golf. They had sand volleyball there. They had really nice new updated pickleball courts there. Played some pickleball.
Nice.
They had tennis courts. They had clay tennis courts too. We didn't play on, but it's fun that they offer them.
What is the difference, like, as far as an amateur? Like, does it bounce differently?
No idea.
Okay.
But yeah, I think you
Look
could
it up.
slide it around a lot
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, I didn't know if you could slide around more or less on the
I
clay.
think more on clay.
Okay.
They have like a ton of really nice. They have this deal with Mastercraft where every year they get
Boat
brand new boats,
Okay.
and they just give them back at the end of the year. So all the boats were top of the line. So like
Cool.
the biggest, coolest pontoon you ever seen. These really nice ski boats. We went out on a ski boat for like 2 hours, wakeboarded, tubed, wake surfed. Rachel and I had never tubed before. Tubed this weekend.
Never tubed together. Sure.
Sure, yeah, never tubed together.
I was gonna say.
I was
Sorry.
I was about to be sad for you.
You've
Sorry.
never tubed?
Sorry, love tubing. Love tubing.
What are they doing with boats these days?
A
What do we
lot
need
of
to know
space, a lot of seating.
about? Okay.
You're walking on like the ground floor or just like on the boat.
Ground floor.
I don't know. There weren't 2 levels to it.
Okay.
Just walking on the boat floor, soft little surface, like
Okay.
a sponge.
They've upped that.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been in a boat that didn't just have like thin carpet or just
Right.
like plastic.
Yeah, because you want it to be like dryable, like quick
Yeah.
drying. Yeah.
So this was nice.
Okay.
Good cup holders. Our boat had 2 seats in the back facing the back.
2 seats in the back, facing the back.
Yeah. Never seen
How'd
that
that
before.
work? Like there was like leg room, or was it like
Yeah.
like an ottoman kind of is the back part of it, or how's that?
It was like a legitimate, just like captain's chair, but they just faced backwards, like a fun roller coaster.
Did it swivel?
No. Permanent.
Really?
It was just there, I think, to watch people wakeboard and whatnot.
I always think it looks funny. I don't know if it is truly awkward when you're doing it, but I saw a few videos of the weekend, and everyone watching the person wakeboarding just looks uncomfortable. Like, because you're all you're doing is like just looking back, just staring at this person.
Yeah, you are kind of just watching him.
Like, because you can't go nuts going and doing it. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna fall.
yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Especially like amateur wakeboarders that aren't doing anything cool. They're
No
just trying to
tricks.
stay up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Yeah, that
about
was
like
really fun.
speakers? They got some good speakers on them.
Yes, really good speakers.
Talk to me.
Where I was kind of like looking around, I was like, are they?
Yeah. Where are these things?
There's the subwoofer.
Yeah,
it's
and the
really
foam.
woofing.
Yeah.
It was great, and I was also trying to pay attention. I love that you're asking boat features because apparently was paying a lot of attention. I don't think he was doing it manually. I think the boat had a setting where like when the accelerator goes up, the music goes up.
Cool.
And it
Yeah.
did it automatically.
Smart.
Kill the engine, music goes back down.
Smart.
Worked perfect.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was
I've never
nice.
seen that. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what our cars do that. Have you seen, you never seen it on a car?
Really?
Yours doesn't?
No.
There's like different settings for it, but yeah. But I never heard of it on boat.
Cool. Boat you needed.
So this was a speedboat, not a pontoon.
This was a speedboat.
Okay.
So yeah, it was awesome. Trying to think of anything else that just good conversation, good dinner every night.
Everything, like you stayed on at the resort the entire time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we were on campus there, and they hooked it up. We had a little thing that said like member pass golf influencer.
Really?
That's me.
Cool. So you guys did a lot of golfing.
Yeah, I just helped out. I didn't film anything for Mood Swings or anything. It was just helping, just being a part of Josh's channel. We did a 5-part series over the course of the weekend. So it was like sometimes we just play straight up golf. Other times he had bought like junior clubs, probably meant for like 10-year-olds or something.
Okay.
So we played around using like kids clubs.
Nice.
We played one round where every other hole alternated. Like the hole was the size of a hula hoop, and then he found this insert where it made the hole like the size of a golf ball.
Okay.
So that was tricky.
Wow. That's
And then
fun.
we finished it off by doing the 18-hole putt-putt.
Okay.
It's like part 5.
Yeah.
So
Cool. So
yeah, that was really fun.
who filmed it all?
Sometimes me, sometimes Josh, and
Okay.
then his wife Maggie would also help.
Okay. Didn't know if you had like a professional guy.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Our last night dinner, I discovered something new in the realm of drinks. I love a good, like, fun drink. You know,
Yeah.
I got a little liquid IV here, got
Sure.
some Zevia for the boys today. Discovered something, and I'm sure everyone's already heard of this before, but I asked for a sweet tea because it was the weekend. I was feeling crazy.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, we only have unsweetened tea, but I'll talk to the bartender about getting you some simple syrup.
Okay.
You heard about this?
Not with tea?
I haven't heard about it in general.
You never heard of simple syrup?
Never heard of
The
simple
term.
syrup. Okay. Apparently, it's very common. People were telling me, they're like, yeah, I mean, it's in a lot of alcoholic drinks. It's in a lot
Yeah.
of like iced coffee. Like it's just liquid sugar, basically.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that was awesome. I really like that sweet tea. I kept it coming. I had never heard of it. And so I was even like, it was like, so if I go to a restaurant and they have like a bartender, like he will know what simple syrup is. And like, I could get that. And, like, they should. Cool.
Okay.
I'll ask.
Okay.
I'll ask more. So yeah, I'm fired up on simple syrup right now.
Oh, Panera has simple syrup.
Do they really?
Pumps. Pumps for days, dude.
It's like free, like access to the customer. You can.
Go crazy, brother.
I might.
I can go just pump
it up.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah.
That's my new thing right now. I'm fired up
Okay.
on simple syrup. I never heard of it. 32 years old.
I mean, yeah. Why would you? I don't know. Have you heard of bitters?
No.
That's another thing that's common. I would, if you said, here are 3 different options for what bitters are, which one is bitters? I wouldn't know which one to pick.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a liquid, if it's a little powder.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying really.
I just know like those are like 2 things that are very common in like mixed drinks.
Okay.
Simple syrup, bitters, splash of grenadine. I don't know.
Oh,
We know grenadine.
I do like grenadine.
We
Good
get down
old
some grenadine.
cherry Coke.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So you would just say, can I get some tea with simple syrup?
From now on, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'll do it in coffee. Maybe in some Main Street Roasters coffee.
Hello.
Hey, can I get some Main Street beans, some simple syrup?
I'd say yes.
Thanks. That's
Please.
it. Thank
That's
you.
it. Yeah.
MainStreetRoasters.com, if you don't know, is the place to get your coffee shipped directly to you.
Yes.
It's affordable. It's 10% off.
Yes. What else do you need?
I don't know what else they want me to say.
It's so fun seeing ghosties say, just got my new Main Street Roasters in. This stuff is amazing.
Yeah, a
It's
couple
like,
people-
yes, it is.
This week posted on Facebook that they got their Main Street Roasters. Someone posted and was like, I got Main Street Roasters. It really does smell so good.
Yeah.
And I bet they got 10% off of it too.
Let's hope so. If not, that's sad for everybody.
I bet they used GRKC promo code and got 10% off. They paid 90% of full price for their Main Street Roasters.
Yes. Check them out. MainStreetRoasters.com, GRKC.
Do it.
So good. Okay, somebody asked, and I haven't even looked up the answer to this question yet. But back when we had the how much does a woman's bra cost conversation a while back,
Oh yeah, Timon and I are in the same stage.
Rachel Retz on Facebook basically said, "I would love for these guys to talk about other things that they don't know about with women." And the examples were, how much does it cost to dye your hair for a woman at the salon versus at home? And I've written that down. It's been in my notes for a long time, and we haven't ever talked about it because it's just never come up. It's coming up now. So
Here it comes.
I haven't looked it up though. I don't know the answer, so I'm going to participate alongside of you guys.
Great.
But this is one of those things that I think we could be very shocked by.
Our condo this weekend had the board game Battle of the Sexes. And so occasionally I just pull it out and just like ask questions because it was kind of fun. I feel like it warmed me up for this.
Okay.
Didn't see any hair dye questions.
Did you learn anything else though along the way?
Oh, I learned tons of stuff.
Can you think of any of them?
Oh shoot, what were some of them? Like it was all like which of these don't belong type questions.
Yeah, that Battle of the Sexes game is so funny to me because half the men's questions I don't know the answer to.
Yeah,
either.
some of the girls didn't know them.
It's like, what are the first 3 steps of changing your oil? And it's like,
Drive
no
to Jiffy
idea.
Lube,
Yeah.
Sandy and oil change, pay them.
yeah, Google oil change gift card coupon. Okay, well, that's okay, Jake. If you think of any of them, let us know.
No, I just thought of one.
Okay.
I got it. Which of these doesn't fit, doesn't belong?
Oh my gosh.
Floor,
What's that doing there?
T, spelled T-E-A.
Who are you?
Elbow
What's that?
or knee.
Floor, T, elbow, knee.
Yeah.
Floor, T, elbow, knee. This is for men. This question is
No. Women should know this.
women should know this, men should not, or whatever.
Yeah.
Floor, T, E,
And like,
T-E-A.
T, E, A.
and
Yeah.
the women knew this?
Rachel got it, yes.
Interesting.
Floor,
Interesting. That surprises me.
Interesting.
T, E, A.
T-E-A-T.
Floor,
Floor, T,
elbow, knee.
elbow, knee.
So you're drinking tea, kneeling on the floor,
Yeah.
but you're not using your elbow.
No, Timon, that's not. It's something about like, no, they're all types of macaroni, but it's not that. Like it's like it's something like that though.
Yeah.
Floor. Let's just work on T, elbow, and knee right now. Okay.
Hash it out, boys.
What could those things be, or what could 2 of those things be?
How could this relate?
Brace, T brace, elbow brace, knee brace. There's no floor brace. Wait, there is. No, the girls wouldn't know.
Not a girl
brace.
question.
Floor brace. Floor. Pelvic floor. Pelvic T. Pelvic knee. No, it doesn't. That doesn't work. I don't know. I'm stumped. You stumped?
I can't think of anything that correlates them and that
Floor.
one wouldn't belong.
T.
It's
Elbow and knee are pretty similar, but
Yeah.
T and floor. I don't know.
No idea.
All right. What if I give you a hint?
Okay.
Sure.
Floor length.
Floor length.
Yeah. Okay. Didn't move the needle much. It's
yeah,
it's a women's. The category we're in here
Got
is
it.
women's garment.
Oh wait. Floor T elbow knee. I was gonna say something about a wedding dress.
You're getting warm.
Okay, or a dress.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dress length. So which of them doesn't belong? Now that you know that.
Still don't know. T
There's floor length dress.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a knee length.
elbow length
length.
dress.
Elbow and T. What is it?
But is T length, is that a thing? Because I've heard T length and elbow length equally little.
I was gonna say
in
you've
the
heard
realm-
of.
No, I have
I've heard
not.
T length a lot. Yeah. Floor length.
Floor length is definitely a thing. Knee length is definitely a thing. Elbow length could be if we're just talking about sleeves.
Let's go T.
Sure.
We're going T.
Cool.
Good work, boys.
Yeah.
Yep. T is a length of dress. Elbow is a length of like shirt or sleeve.
Okay.
Oh wait, so no, we were wrong.
Wait, so
We were saying T was the wrong that
Yeah,
was
we
out.
said-
Oh,
belong.
idiot! All of us. Yes, elbow is the correct one that doesn't fit.
So what is a T length
T
dress?
length. I think Rachel said it goes to like mid calf or so. It's pretty long, but not quite floor length.
Really? Learn something new every day, Timon.
yeah.
You're welcome.
T-length dress. Yeah, you Google it, and it seems to autofill. Oh, yeah. Looks like a nice, just like dress you wear to a wedding.
Okay. A T-length.
T-length.
I can't wait for a conversation starter with somebody.
Yeah.
Love your T-length tonight. You look beautiful in that T-length, Kath.
Just way too excited to bring it up. Couple T-lengthers.
Oh,
That's
yeah. TLs. Got some TLs on my TL. That's a Twitter joke. It's now X. Are we really going to call it X? Is anybody ever going to be like, just, I was scrolling X?
Not for a while.
Never.
It's going to be a long time, I think.
I think no one should. I think we rebel.
Yeah.
Like, I go to twitter.com and it takes me there still.
Well, sure.
Forever, it probably will, right?
Yeah, probably.
So therefore, it's going to be Twitter forever.
Twitter to you.
When I search x.com, I type it in, it takes me to Twitter, but then the URL is twitter.com. So Twitter is
Really?
still
Yeah.
reigning supreme.
It's just silly. Like, part of me is just like, this is just a weird practical joke that Elon's doing.
I think he's just been on record. He's always loved the letter X. I mean, he like named his son that basically. SpaceX. Tesla has the Model X. He just obsessed with that letter.
All right. Well, all that to say, let's talk about salons real quick, guys.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. That got us off track. How much it costs to like go to a salon to get your hair like colored?
I've heard the term cut and color.
Yeah.
Let's go with that as the base.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a number in mind.
I'm assuming cut and color
it's
time
nice-
obviously
it's
means a
nice
haircut
little
plus
trim
a highlight. Yeah.
plus color.
Yeah. You
We're gonna
have
treat this really seriously. I'm gonna like write it down and slide it to you,
okay.
so you know that I'm not making it up.
Right.
Versus
Doing it
buying
at
a little
home.
box.
And this is just going to be completely on Google. We're just going to Google the difference.
Okay.
Average. Okay.
Nailed it. Got mine written down.
Let me think real quick before I take your guys' answers. I think at home, cut and color is going to be a little different because at home there's not really a cut. So I guess just at home
Yeah, just out
Color.
home color.
versus cut and color. Dude, I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
putting
gonna be-
crazy numbers up, dude.
You got numbers down?
I got numbers down.
All right, Timon, what's your guess?
Okay. This is so random. Okay, we're going to
Yeah,
say, you want at home first?
At home?
Yes.
Okay. At home, like a kit that you like buy to do it yourself?
Yep.
$30.
Okay.
$30.
And then going and getting it done, 110.
110.
Okay.
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 My numbers aren't that off of that. I said
Okay.
$40 at home.
Okay.
And I said $145 in the store. In store cut and color.
Okay.
I don't know. I know that Catherine goes like to a pretty normal generic hair salon, beauty brands, I think, like once like every 6 months or something to get her haircut. And I feel like it's like $40 to $50 or something like that. Like way more expensive than men's haircuts for whatever
Yeah.
reason.
It's expensive to be a lady.
It really is, brother.
All right, here's mine. Slide over to you.
The dealer. Deal or no deal. Is it down here? Hey, okay. Jake and I both agreed $40 at home.
Okay.
Jake went a little bit busier than me at the cut and color salon for $280.
This place
Dang.
is nice.
Okay.
Also, I'm learning that Jake is a 2-circle guy on his 8s
Yeah.
rather than a boom, 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 boom.
Also, my dollar signs, I had to go 2 vertical lines. So people like to just go 1.
You dog. Yeah, I would
usually
never.
I think I usually go 2 lines.
You
Yeah.
would. You weirdos.
Oh, it's
Or maybe I'm the weirdo.
It's cut and color.
That's right. Okay, so now I'm looking up, or should we just ask Rachel? Is Rachel?
Rachel. She's got class right now at 3. I'm not going to bother her. Nothing. Good luck in class. Oh, never mind. She's right. Real quick. How much does it cost to color your hair like from a store, like just buying a box of it?
No, I've never done it. Probably like $7.
$7
She
is
said
her guess.
Rachel said, I don't know. I've never done it. $7 is her guess.
7 to 12.
7 to
$7 to
12.
$12.
Holy cow, that's cheap. All right. What
Wow.
if you go to a salon to get it cut and colored? What's that cost?
Over $100.
Oh.
Between 100 and 200.
Give us a
100?
number. Give us an exact
100
number.
and 200.
Oh, it probably depends on how much hair you have. I bet.
Moderate amount of hair.
Okay, so more hair than me, it would probably cost $165.
Okay.
Ooh.
So she said $165.
Okay.
That's fun that Rachel's just walking around holding a candle, by the way.
You know what stinks?
What is it?
Was the garbage, and it was also salmon and Brussels sprouts that a little bit of it I put down the garbage disposal and didn't.
Oy. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
They've been grounded for like 2 minutes.
Triplets are disgusting, bro. Just kidding.
It stunk so bad when we got home.
Can you translate? I don't know if they're going to hear that.
Thank you, Rachel. So we got home probably like 2 hours ago or so, and our house stunk so bad. Also, I had some of my friends from college who like used our house to change for like this wedding engagement party, whatever, this weekend. And so I was like, man, did they stink it up? I think it was probably us, and they had a stinky house to change in. We didn't know what it was. Tried taking the trash out, but Rachel said she had thrown some salmon and Brussels sprouts down the garbage disposal and apparently not fully, gotten rid of it. So I guess that was the problem, which makes sense. It was a salmon Brussels sprouty type of smell. It was really gross.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just quick Google. It's pretty much just proving that Rachel is on the right track. I mean, it's a big range. It says hair coloring services range in price from $65 to $200 or more, depending on the products used and the stylist's reputation. Their reputation. It's like, yeah,
misdemeanors.
Yeah, that girl was not cool in high school to me, so she's probably going to charge way more.
I looked up L'Oreal Color Target, $10.99. Rachel was right, $7 to $12.
Yeah,
That's so cheap.
Was I
$5
the
to
lowest
$30.
guess, though? I think I was the lowest.
You were the lowest guess.
What'd you say? 20?
30.
30?
Still not close.
Yeah. Let us know if we're completely off compared to what you guys pay. But that's about as much as we're going to talk about that. Okay. Timon, play the noise.
Pray the noise. Pray the
Hey,
noise.
we got a
ready
new
that time.
sponsor again. Yeah, good job, Timon. This one actually applies to Timon's mom probably because, she's changed quite a few diapers in her life. And we officially have a diaper sponsor.
Wow.
We've always said, Jake, hey, if we can get a diaper sponsor on this podcast, we'll be doing just fine.
People love to ask, how long do you think you'll be doing the podcast? And I say, I don't know when I'll end it, but I know when I won't end it. And it's until I've gotten a diaper sponsor.
Right, yeah.
So now I feel a little more complete,
Absolutely.
but we're not stopping anytime soon.
No, we're super excited to tell you about a brand new diaper company that believes every baby is a miracle from God, no matter the color of their skin, their socioeconomic background, or the circumstances of their conception. It's created by parents and for parents. The company is Every Life. It launched this summer with a simple mission, which is to provide premium diaper products for every baby.
Yes, they're known for their high-performing diapers. They're very, very soft and free of harsh chemicals. I went on the website. I was like, let's just find out what kind of chemicals we're getting rid of here. No fragrances, no dyes, no lotions, no latex, no, the words start to get a little harder to pronounce.
Parabens.
Parabens.
Yeah, I don't
Get them out of there.
I don't want them. Don't want the pears.
Hey, I'm diping here.
I don't want pears. I don't want bins. I don't want no pear bins. I don't want that bin. I don't want that bin. I don't want any pairs of bins.
Ben, separate.
Get out of here,
I don't
Bins.
want you together.
No way. No way, bins.
All right, see if we can make this into
Okay.
a bit. The first four letters are all consonants.
Okay.
PHTH. Phthalates.
Oh, phthalates.
Phthalate.
Phthalates.
Phthalates.
You want to give some phthalates to me? No way. No way.
If you want to give me phthalates, you got another thing coming. And then the last one is elemental chlorine.
No way.
Chlorine, look, high level, elemental level, I don't want
I've seen it. I know it. I don't want it. Okay? Don't bring it in this house.
Don't bring it near my baby's butt. No chlorine.
No, but Every Life, their stance on life is what's most incredible about them. They believe that every baby is a miracle from God who deserves to be loved, protected, supported, and even more excited, they're committed to giving back to pro-life organizations, pregnancy resource centers in urgent need. So go to everylife.com for diaper and wipes. They have bundles that are delivered right to your door.
No parabens.
No way of those parabens. Yeah, but just feel good knowing every purchase changes lives through their support of pro-life organizations. Truly, we've got a sample of these diapers. They're sample of the wipes, and they are just high quality diapers. They're really nice. They come in this awesome packaging that has a Bible verse right there on it. So if that sounds like something you want to support, go to everylife.com, use our promo code GRKC, 10% off your first order, and you'll be going back for more because you know what? Babies need them.
Check it out.
So good. You got another thing coming. That's so good, dude.
Rachel sent me something. I feel like we got to talk about it in this episode or else it's never going to be relevant again. McLean's Market, Kansas City.
Oh, they're so into Taylor Swift. I don't know what it is.
Really?
But
Yeah,
they're
you know.
so in. Did you see when Taylor Swift was like in concert, they had like a like back area of Shawnee that was like that room was like a photo op for Swifties.
That's right. That does kind of sound familiar.
Yeah.
I feel like in general, they play a lot of Taylor Swift in there.
Really?
which I appreciate. Yeah,
Okay.
it's on the playlist a lot. So I talked about the popcorn cart. That apparently that video is getting more popular than I thought because they're already spoofing it. It says Taylor Swift spotted at the McLean's drive-thru, and it's one of their like pastry rats, like going through the drive-thru and like sticking her hand out.
Their social media for being like a local bakery that like doesn't have a bunch of traction is really funny and really good.
I'm very impressed by
Yeah.
that. That's so good.
They're so fun. McLean's is so fun. If you're in Kansas City, check them out. That's awesome.
That's
We
really
gotta do Wednesday. Let's do a Taylor Swift s'mores.
We
Whatever.
gotta.
Something. You
We
know.
gotta.
Time and I'll get on the ball for Taylor Swift.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's a couple other things to talk about / announce. So I was with Joe Gillen this past weekend. He was the one who the whole phrase "eat the hot dog" comes from.
Yes.
Go over to his house. He's making burgers and dogs. He's like, I just got to do it. I'll just eat the hot dog.
Gotta eat the hot dog.
And I was telling him about that this weekend. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, as of last Wednesday, we have Eat the Hot Dog merch out. So I don't know if you guys have seen it yet,
Yeah.
but Brad went crazy. Go check out all the new merch, including Eat the Hot Dog.
I'm really excited about the new merch. We have, the signature collection is what I'm calling it. We have this other one that's like the microphone collection. And then we got one that I was planning on doing even before this whole Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing happened, where it's just the Eras collection. We have like a few different versions of, Taylor Swift ghosty kind of merch. So, check it out. We have some fun designs on there, along with one of my favorites is definitely the Time and Tea. So check that one out.
Gotta have a time and tea.
Time and Tea, the hot dog tea, they're all just really fun. Some good inside jokes, some good, just like very generic, cool looking ones. Yeah, it's just awesome to see you guys support us in that way. So Ghostrunners.life, check them out.
Fun. Just fun to have new shirts.
Yeah, it is. I get really into it. It's so fun for me to design and then like I send them over to you guys. I sent the Time and Tea over, and you guys were so encouraging. So I was like,
Wow.
well, I'm just gonna keep sending you more designs because you guys are being really nice about how cool you think they are. So
Yeah, they're sweet.
yeah.
They're awesome. So yeah, check that out. Ghostrunners.life.
Yep.
And one other thing to maybe talk about, announce. We haven't actually confirmed this yet, Brad.
Okay.
But
Oh,
at the time that they're listening to this, is there something for them?
yeah. No.
Not yet.
I think we should. I have a feeling. I think. Let's talk about it right now.
Okay. Just have an off the podcast conversation right now. We're
Off the podcast conversation. Hey, great podcast, dude. That was really good. That was a fun time. Time and you did okay. No. So tell them what the final thing is going to be.
Eventually, what we'd love to do is a football podcast,
A football podcast.
Patreon only.
I think we should record them Monday nights. Is that feasible?
Oh,
I think I don't know if I have as much energy on Sunday nights to do them. And also sometimes I need Monday to like kind of gather some more information about what happened in the NFL.
that's a great call. Let's do it. But
Yeah.
also because I'm out of town for the next 5 Sundays anyway.
Also,
that's
that
a
was
great
a
call.
big hurdle.
That's a big one too.
Like did you see this thing? Deshaun Watson yesterday threw it like 16 yards backwards.
Yes, dude.
I didn't see it until this morning. You know what I mean?
Tackled.
Yeah.
He tries to like dart it to a receiver already like
Like, what's
7
he doing?
yards behind.
And they won the game.
Yeah,
Like,
they destroyed the Titans.
yeah. But I didn't see that. Like, I think I need Monday to like decompress a little bit more, get a little more information.
Okay. So
So on Tuesdays,
tomorrow, when
I
you're
think we
listening to
should-
this, tomorrow
Yeah.
morning, there is a football only podcast with Brad and I. We haven't recorded it yet. Obviously, we're going to talk about this week's games,
Yeah.
this past week's games. Oh, the timetable is
I do,
confusing right now.
This will be week 4's games that we're going to be coming out with.
Yep.
I do really want to, make it a timely thing. I don't want it to be like, they talk about the week in the past, like, and it comes out 8 days later. That's not fun to listen to.
It needs to be pretty up to date.
Yeah. So we're going to bring it out shortly after Tuesday mornings. So listen to your Ghostrunners on Monday, subscribe on Patreon. All levels will say, get it? You
Yep,
think?
yep.
All levels will get it. And $5, $10, $15. And we're just going to see what happens. No, like huge commitments. Like if we miss a week, don't get really mad at us or anything.
Yeah.
Like, because we have things going on.
We're a little hesitant to add something to our plate, and also Brad and I value consistency. So I
Yeah.
think we're scared to jump into something not knowing if we could be consistent in it. So just know we're going to try.
We're going to try. We're going to try to make just fun and off the cuff and just make it about sports.
Typical us, but more football focused.
Yeah.
So for the football fans out there, join
Yeah.
Patreon. It's coming tomorrow.
Cool.
Fun.
We're doing it.
Yeah,
we got to do it now.
We're doing it.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Timon, you don't have to come over on Monday nights. We'll just knock it out.
Hey, we should have like a call Timon and ask him what he thought of XYZ and see if he could eventually figure out what it was.
Timon, we're having a tough time figuring out Kirk Cousins' trade value if he goes to the Jets. What do you
Right.
think he could go for last year of his contract?
What do you think, Timon?
Actually, what do you think? Yeah, just that exact scenario.
What he could go for?
what he could
yeah,
go
like,
for?
Yeah, what he could go for. That
Kind of
exact.
props.
He could
I
go
could really go for a sandwich right now. yeah.
Go for a little sriracha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope this is about how much. This is something to do with money. How much?
How much could he go for?
How much could he go for?
How much could he go for?
He could go for $300,000.
Yeah, you go
Yeah.
for that.
I bet he could go for that.
I bet he could. Yeah.
What do you think is the league minimum that a player gets paid in the NFL, Timon?
Ooh, minimum.
Like the worst player on a team. How much do you think that guy gets in a year?
I've got it right
That's
here.
like a minimum wage. Kind of like we get minimum wage that we pay you.
Yeah. you know.
Yeah, you understand what minimum wage is, right, brother?
Yearly salary. How much do you think it is?
Yearly. I mean, I feel like in the NFL at all, you got to be pretty successful.
Sure. But some guys don't even play. Like they're just on the bench. Or they might play, but all they do is like run down the field every time they kick it off.
This is gonna be so bad.
How much do they go for?
I don't know. Over 100,000.
Over 100,000.
That's correct.
Sure.
That's true.
It's greater than 100,000.
Okay. 200,000. That's it. That's
I
my
think
guess.
did you look it up?
Correct answer is 750,000.
Well, I was going to guess 900. So,
Whoa. Okay.
yeah, play some sports.
That's for a rookie.
Yeah. Okay.
They're doing okay.
They're doing all right, Tim. So,
Yeah. If a player who's been in the league at least 3 seasons, their minimum is 1.08 million.
what's the practice squad minimum? Because that's different, right? Because there's like,
Gotta
you can be
be.
on the roster, like the
Okay.
active roster, and then there's like guys that just practice with the team. And if somebody gets hurt, they might get like, promoted up to their.
Looks like they make about $11,500 per week, or that comes out about $200,000 for 18 weeks, like at the full scope of the season.
Gotcha.
Not
Pretty good.
bad.
Yeah. Not bad to like on Sundays be like, I literally have nothing to worry about right
Just
now.
don't get hurt. Stay in shape.
Yeah.
Drink water.
Yeah.
I could have $200,000.
You could.
And
You
I
would.
will.
You would. Yeah.
I will. Anyway, yeah, Patreon only football podcast coming tomorrow. Hope that gets you guys excited.
Yeah.
At the time of recording this, Brad is a little bit on the
Yeah.
chopping block.
Not a little bit, brother.
Big time block.
That thing is coming down on me. And
And
all
the Eagles defense is trying to
and
hold
there's
it
a
up.
chance that Samuel Sin's head is gonna just slice in front of mine and be like, I'll take it for you, man. Yeah, no, I am 100%, not 100%. I am gonna lose though.
Probably
not looking good.
90% chance.
I did throw some quote unquote Hail Marys out there on Saturday or maybe even Sunday morning. Like I tried to offer like $60 for Mahomes in the trade, just straight up.
Oh.
Or maybe it was $60 in Zach Wilson for Mahomes.
Wow.
Didn't get it.
They said no.
Yeah.
I forgot who I was talking to because someone put Mahomes on the trade block. And so I was trying to trade for
It
him.
might have been that guy. I don't know.
And then I was throwing like Josh Allen at him. I was like, they were good trades. And I
Yeah.
was like, he was saying no. He's saying no. And I was like, all right, what would it take? And he's like, I'm really not interested. I was like, you put him on the trade block. And he's like, oh, I was just kidding. I was like, oh,
Oh, good one.
that's my bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Somebody else gave me, I think, $35 for Tony Pollard, and I almost took that. I was like, I don't know, Tony Pollard. They got Donna.
Donna.
So, anyway, yeah, I think I'm out though. It's
Probably.
gonna be too bad.
It's all right.
Hayes, Kansas is calling me. This doesn't say scam likely, so I'm not gonna answer
It's
it.
probably like a
Yeah,
legitimate.
might be
phone
Ellis Custom Creations related.
call. Okay.
Ellis Custom Creations website's down, and I don't know what to do to get it up. I go to my WordPress, and if anybody's out there and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is what you do," like if you go to elliscustomcreations.com right now, it says there has been a critical error on this website.
Critical.
Critical error.
That seems bad.
It doesn't say like go to this thing, and it says learn more about troubleshooting. And I click on it, and it's like go to your person who helped make this admin guy or whatever. So I texted Sigalo, who helped me make the website. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I have to look into that. I'm like, do you mind? He has
Critical error.
I literally can't get into anything with WordPress now. So
Jeez.
if you want a table, just email me directly.
Just text him.
I suppose. Go to my Instagram. So, or come to McLean's. I'm doing another
one?
McLean's market. I think the Saturday after this is coming out,
Cool.
like this upcoming Saturday in McLean, Shawnee,
October 7th.
October 7th. Very good.
Thank you.
So, Yeah.
Cool. All right. Should we get to our reviews of the week?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah. I'm going to talk about Ashley Che. I think you say it.
Cheer.
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 Really debating what to write here. Do I be funny or sappy? I'm a newer ghosty here. Started listening a few months ago and love everything about this podcast. Jake, Brad, and Timon.
Yep.
And Timon are really solid individuals who know how to make you laugh. They really make you feel like you've been lifelong friends. Thank you for sharing your lives with all of us. Thank you for sharing the heart of Jesus. I guess I ended up choosing the sappy route. That's funny, Ashley. Yeah.
Cheer. Martha Hart gave us 5 stars with a review that says a spoonful of sugar. However my day's going, whatever tasks I have to accomplish, this podcast makes it better. Jake, Brad, and Timon share about their lives in a fun, clean, and relatable way. They invite the listeners into their friendship, and we get to share in their inside jokes, which makes each listen better than the last.
Each listen.
Talk with the tongue, teeth, and the lips.
That's great. Thank you for all the reviews.
Yes.
Looks like we got a good amount. My app is showing 8 reviews last week.
Really?
That's a lot 4.5 years into it.
It's really fun. I love seeing people that are like, I'm a new listener. I just subscribed. I'm upset. Like, it's just so fun to see like new people still getting on this. And I think so much of that is because people are telling their friends. So thank you to those listening who are telling people about us.
Yeah. I don't know what else would be.
There's no other way. Like, we can't grow it without you guys.
I don't think the Toby Mac clips are really bringing in a lot of new listeners.
Let us know. Let us know if you're a Toby Mac, hater that came on this thing.
I think we really rely on word of mouth. So thank you guys for
100%.
doing that. And Brad, anything you want to end with?
I have a jingle submission from a ghosty.
Okay.
A little parody of my jingle that somebody else sang. So we're gonna put it in there now.
Cool.
It's gonna be something else.
All right. See you guys on Wednesday. Taylor's that was an actual mistake.
And go
Taylor Swift Schmores.
to Patreon for
Football.
we didn't have a name for it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out on Tuesday.
You'll see you guys.
Love you guys.
See ya.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call it names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any Christmas games. Then one fucking Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Come with your nose so bright, you got my sleigh tonight." Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, "Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history." Woo!